How do you read Murali? You want to go first?
Pray.
Pray.
No, firstly, I mean, when it comes to Murali, we both miss him here because of an emergency in his family. He couldn't make it, and he's asked me to apologize on his behalf. I hope the problems get sorted out very quickly. There was a medical emergency in his family. No, Murali was a world-class bowler, unbelievable. And the first time when I played Murali was way back in 1993. And in our dressing room, I remember everyone talking about this newcomer with a different kind of action, but you need to change your guard. You cannot stand on leg stump to him because he spins the ball that big. And if you leave the ball, which is like about 1.5 feet outside off stump, it's going to hit your leg stump. So you change your guard, stand on literally on middle off, and cover the line. And that was the first time any off spinner was spinning the ball as much. And over a period of time, not just a normal off spin, but he developed this Doosra delivery, which spun and got a lot of bounce as well. And when I was discussing with him, he said that he had started working on that delivery 18 months ago, before he could actually use that in a test match. And the reason for that was, he said that, I mean, I'll just give you a one-liner in between, where today's generation want everything right now. So I believe you can either have it right or you can have it now. But there is no such thing as right now. And Murali is an example of that, because for 18 months, he kept working on that Doosra in the nets, but never used that ball in a proper international game. Only for the very fact that in trying to overdo things in the nets, he may lose his main weapon. That is normal off spin. He didn't want to lose that. So there was a fine balance between both. And when it comes to that balance, each time he went out to practice in the nets, it was with purpose. And when it came to bowling that Doosra delivery, the percentage kept going higher and higher. And I mean, it's for all of us to see what he's been able to achieve in his career, and for Sri Lanka, a remarkable man and a great ambassador of cricket, and for Sri Lanka. And my friend would agree with that.
Yeah. I think Murali used to confuse the shit out of me, right? But what I did is that every time I walked out to bat, I would play the sweep shot, and I'd sweep it down to deep backward square leg, and then I'd stand at the non-striker's end, and I would watch his hand and see what he was doing with his hand. And after a period of time, if I'm there 20 minutes later, if I'm there 30 minutes later, I was actually getting to understand what Murali was bowling. For me, there are a lot of cricketers in here, and I believe that there's something that's missing in the T10 and T20 games. I think a lot of the batters now don't look to see what is coming out of the bowler's hand, because it's so much pressure to score runs, so much pressure to look for the short ball or the half volley to smack it out of grounds. Guys like Sunil Narine and other mystery bowlers now confuse players, and you can see that it tells in their stats how good they are. With Murali, he was exceptional. The amount of wickets he took, 800 test wickets, that alone tells you how amazing a bowler he was. And, to grow up in an era of cricket with Sachin Tendulkar, Muttiah Muralitharan, and the late Shane Warne, I believe for me it was maybe the best 2 decades of cricket that you can ever see.
Wow.
And I can't leave out I can't leave out McGrath,
Brian
Ambrose.
Lara.
You're leaving out one name.
McGrath, Ambrose, and Wazim Akram.
Okay.
Yeah, great.